إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. My dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm your host Karim AbuZaid. This is your live show, Let's Talk About It. We are coming to you live from Denver to take your calls, answer your questions. We're here for you. Give us a call. You can call 1-800-651-4814, or you can post your question on Facebook, GuideUs TV, Let's Talk About It. Don't forget to go and like that page. Or you also can communicate with us through email. You can send your email at karim@guideus.tv. And please, if you have sent an email and I did not answer, whether in the air or in person, just do me a favor and resend your email again. Just resend the email again so we can answer it for you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Before I begin taking your phone calls, we are moved by the killing of children in Connecticut on Friday. Yes, we are. The human life has sacredness in Islam. Brothers and sisters in Islam, this is what our religion teaches. No one has a right to take the life of another person, but in a just cause. And we can detail that. But it really hurts to see a young man going into an elementary school and shooting children. There is something wrong here. Brothers, sisters, it's our duty, our job as Muslims to speak out against such things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, من أجل ذلك كتبنا على بني إسرائيل أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا. Whoever kills one soul as if he killed all of humanity. Yes, this verse was revealed regarding Bani Israel, but Al-Hasan says it also applies to us. Brothers and sisters in Islam, أول ما يقضى بين الناس يوم القيامة الدماء. The first of the injustices, المظالم, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will settle, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will rule and judge over, is the killing. The first right of another human being is the blood, shedding, killing. You see, whatever we do, there are things that we do, we only harm ourselves and it's between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But there are things which we do called injustices. By doing it, we are transgressing. We are crossing our boundaries once it comes to another human being or another creation. And Allah will settle that. لا تظلمن إذا ما كنت مقتدرا فإن الظلم عقباه إلى الندم تنام وعين المظلوم لا تنم تدعو عليك وعين الله لا تنم. Do not commit injustice against another person even if you're able to, because you will do it and you will sleep. And the person against whom you committed this injustice, he's making dua against you, calling upon you, calling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala against you. And Allah doesn't sleep. Allah hears him. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam tells Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiyallahu anhu, وَاتَّقِي دَعْوَةَ الْمَظْلُومِ, and be aware, protect yourself against the invocation, the supplication of the oppressed. فَإِنَّهَا لَيْسَ بَيْنَهَا وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ حِجَابٌ. The supplication, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يَرْفَعُهَا فَوْقَ الْغَمَامِ. Allah raises it up above the cloud and He says, وَعِزَّتِي وَجَلَالِي لَأَنصُرَنَّكَ وَلَوْ بَعْدَ حِينٍ. By my might and glory, I will give you victory even after a while. Backbiting is a transgression. Cheating is a transgression. Lying is a transgression, is injustice. Bear witnessing falsely is an injustice. But you know the top of the line is killing. لذلك النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم says لا يزال المؤمن في فسحة من دينه ما لم يصب دما حراما. The believer, the Muslim, will always have a good chance to make it to Jannah, provided that he does not commit that sin which is killing. وَإِنَّ مِنْ وَرَطَاتِ الْأُمُورِ. The narrator of the hadith, Abdullah ibn Umar, commenting, one of the biggest masses that you can place yourself in, سَفْكُ الدَّمِ الْحَرَامِ بِغَيْرِ حَقٍّ, that you kill another human being unjustly. Yes, that does not only apply to Muslims, to non-Muslims, people with whom you have a covenant of security, people with whom you told them that they are secure from you. In the day of resurrection, brothers and sisters in Islam, the person who was killed will come in a very interesting way. He's not going to have a head. You know where his head will be? On his hand. And the veins of his neck or her neck are pouring blood. And with the other hand, he is dragging his killer. And he comes in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he says, Ya Rab, O my Lord, Ya Ilahi, sal hada. Ask him, why did he take my soul? Sal hada fima qatalani. Why did he deprive me from the life which you given to me? We grieve over the death of these children as Muslims. We truly do grieve. because the life of human is sacred in our religion. Brothers and sisters in Islam, it is time for all of us as Muslims living in the West to bring about the teachings of the religion to America. You see, the one difference between people who hold faith and the people who don't, the people who hold Iman, faith, they believe that one day they will be asked about the things which they did and the words which they said. They know, they are certain that everything was recorded, and that is why they fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With this, inshallah, let me take some phone calls. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My question is, do I have to make wudu every time before I touch the Quran if I just want to read it and study it, not recite it?
Our sister is asking, do we have to make wudu every time that we touch the Quran to study it or recite it? We say that any time that you want to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is highly recommended that you are in a state of tahara, a state of wudu. Now, the recitation of the Quran is a way to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, we say it is highly recommended, but there is nothing that bans you from touching the Quran while you are not in a state of tahara. But we recommend, highly recommend for you to recite the Quran while you are in a state of tahara, to get in touch with the Quran while you are in a state of tahara. Jazakallahu khaira.
Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam.
Naam. Name, state and question, please.
I'm from Florida, USA, and my name is Laith.
Laith, your question tonight.
I wanted to ask about anasheed, like Tala al-Badru alayna, if it's haram to listen to them or not.
If it our brother Laith from Florida is asking about the nasheeds, what is the ruling? If the nasheeds contains music, then it is haram to listen to it, because the ruling regarding music, it is haram. حديث أبي مالك الأشعري رضي الله عنه، والحديث في صحيح الإمام البخاري: سيكون أقوام من أمتي يستحلون الحرى والحرير والخمر والمعازف. Time will come when some of my followers will make halal music. That means music is haram to play it and listen to it. Now, if the nasheeds do not contain any instrument, any musical instrument, then we have to look at the contents, the words. You used an example, طلع البدر علينا, there is nothing wrong with that. So we have to make sure that the words are decent, and the way that we say it, we do not end up mimicking the disbelievers. We do not say it in a way that makes us look like those people who do that rat or whatever you call it, lyrics kind of thing. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Naam. Name,
My
state.
name is Jan. I'm calling from New York. I heard that one parent is haram, but I was told that you could wear the pants all the way to their tummy. You could wear the shirt to some of the pants, and the shirt is up to their knee. Is that true?
Okay, I didn't understand a word. You need to speak slow and loud so I can understand what you said, please. Maryam, go ahead.
Okay. Wearing pants is haram, I know that.
What is
But
that?
I heard that
Yeah,
wearing
Ukhti.
pants for the woman.
Sin?
Pants.
Wearing sin?
Pants.
Okay, perfume yani?
Not yet. Trousers. Pants.
Oh, pants, okay, wearing pants,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yes. But I was told that if you wear the shirt all the way to the knees, is allowed. Is that true?
All the way down to your feet. That is what we say, the ruling yani. But there are some school of thoughts that say below the knees, which I do not condone. A sister must cover all the way down to her feet, and she can wear pants underneath. Our sister is asking about the ruling once it comes to wearing pants for sisters. We say you can wear pants and you can wear baggy garments on the top of it that goes all the way down to your feet. Jazakallah khairan, Sister Maryam.
And I have a second question, please.
Okay.
I heard that when wearing the himar, you need to cover up the shape of your shoulders. You do not need to show the shape of your shoulders. Is that true?
Okay. When the woman wears what again, ya ukhti?
The himar. She
Okay.
needs to cover up the shape of her shoulder. The shape of her shoulder should not show. Is that true?
Well, yani if it is covered by the garment, that's sufficient, but she doesn't have to. You see, we have to look, sister, we have to look at what we're wearing. You see, you're supposed to wear a dress that is baggy and covers all your body. Then the khimar doesn't have to be extended all the way to the shoulder. Jazakallah khairan.
Okay, thank you. Wait.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Name, state, and question, please.
I'm calling from Canada.
Can you please turn down the television, please?
Okay, I did.
Your question, please.
My sister, she asked me, my husband, he want to, the one the government send money for kids. He wants that money to spend for his financial thing. She said, I don't want to give it to him. How is that in Islam? How is that? He has to ask like that, her husband. She wants like that.
Okay, now your husband wants what now?
The kids' money, the government schools, the send.
The government schools. You see, brothers,
The government,
brothers.
the government
One
is
second,
paying
one second,
for
please.
kids' money, right? Kids' money.
Yeah. So the government gives the kids money. Okay.
Yeah, her husband, he wants to use that money.
Okay.
He forced her.
Okay. Why the government gives the kids money?
Every month they give for kids until 18 years, they give the money.
For what?
For whatever they want, they can do it.
Who is providing for this family?
Her husband. But her husband, he wants that the government sent money, he wanted.
Ya ukhti, answer my question, please. Who is providing for the family? Who works and provides for the family? Who's in charge of the finances of that family?
Her husband.
Then he makes the call what to do with the money.
He wants extra money.
Ya
That's why
ukhti, that is not my issue. My issue here, who provides, who supports the family? Who pays the rent? Who buys the food? Who pays for the
Her
car?
husband.
Okay.
Her husband.
And that's his child, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then he says what he has to do with the money. He controls. He's the wali of this child. You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he needs to take it easy too. He shouldn't be taking the money and wasting it somewhere else. Jazakallahu khairan.
وإياكم.
All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hi.
Assalamu alaikum is sufficient. No need for hi. What is your question, please?
My question is, I was wondering, why playing and listening to music is haram?
Because Allah said this. Are you Muslim? Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
You know what Islam means?
Yes.
It means what? How old are you?
12.
Okay, you know what Islam means? It means submission. You know what submission means?
No.
That when Allah tells you to do something, you raise your hand like this and you say, I will do it. I'm not going to object. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say why. Because I know, oh Allah, you're all wise, oh Allah. There is a wisdom behind it.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's what a Muslim does. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the tongue of His Messenger said that music is haram. Khalas, it is haram. And if you think about it, music takes you away from doing a lot of other good things, like learning the Quran. Yani I hate to place the Quran in the same context of music. But whoever wants to sing, chant the Quran. Aho. You can chant the Quran if you follow the rules of tajweed. You chant the Quran. Alif Lam Mim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. Aho. نزل عليك الكتاب بالحق. Oh, you can use your voice, and if you want to express yourself this way. Why in the world do you go and baby, I love you, all that stuff, human things that takes you away? You see? Islam gets you to place your energy in the right place and do the right thing with it. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, one night, he was walking by the houses of the companions, and he heard Abu Musa al-Ash'ari praying tahajjud at night. In the morning he said to him, Ya Aba Musa, لقد أوتيت مزمارا من مزامير آل داود. The way that you recite the Quran, Ya Aba Musa, it's like an instrument from the instruments of the family of Dawood. Prophet Dawood, when he used to recite the Psalms, اصبر على ما يقولون واذكر عبدنا داود ذا الأيد إنه أواب. The birds and the mountains used to echo his beautiful recitation. Why do we leave the words of Allah and go and mess up with the words of humans, which plant seeds of hypocrisy in our hearts? هكذا قال سلفنا الصالح. Our righteous predecessors, they say, music and singing plants seeds of hypocrisy in the hearts. That is why we should stay away from it. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْتَرِي لهو الحديث. يقسم ابن مسعود. لهو الحديث, music. أهو. That is why we stay away from it. جزاك الله خيرا.
Thank you. شكرا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sheikh. I have a question. I'm wondering if you know of a good Islamic book about intimacy between husband and wife.
Well, I'm not sure if I know of one, but there are scattered kind of literature, but I'm not aware of a title off the top of my head right now. Maybe I'll dig something out, inshallah, but there are some available literature. I know that for a fact. All right?
I want to know something Islamic, really, so I can relate to.
Inshallah. Maybe I'll bring it up, inshallah, and I will make my research and I'll get back to you. Jazakallahu khairan.
Inshallah. One more question, Sheikh. When we say Razi Allah to like Umar alayhi salam and others, we already know that Allah is pleased with them. Why do we say that? Salaf alayhi salam?
Because we are asked to make dua for them.
we know that Allah is pleased with them, yes?
Yes, we still say that as well, in a way of showing respect.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Jazakallahu khair. All right, Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Naam, name, state, and question, please.
Okay, my name is Muhammad. I'm calling from Mississippi. I have two questions.
Okay, Muhammad, can you hold 1 second, please?
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Uthman emailed me. He has a question. Can a person observe Salatul Fajr 10 to 15 minutes before the time because of work? The answer is no. You cannot. The Salah is valid. The Salah, is invalid if you observe it before the adhan time, before the actual time begins. Pray at work, Muhammad. My second question, what does it mean if you see a deceased in your dream? I do not interpret dreams. Jazakallahu khaira. Your question, please.
Okay, my next question is, I heard it is haram to kiss the Quran.
It is not established. It is not something that we did not find anybody doing it yet. You see,
Okay, what about the cat?
if you want to respect, if you want to respect and honor the Quran, memorize it, recite it, understand it, act upon it, implement it in your lives, use it as a judge, use it as cure for your diseases. This is how you should really honor and respect the Quran.
Okay, what about the Kaaba? Is it haram to kiss that?
Because we have a text, the black stone, it is permissible to kiss the black stone. That's it. It is okay. It is okay to touch the Yamani corner. And there are some wording that you can attach yourself to al-multazam, which is the door next to the black stone. So we have a text which legalize or establish the evidence for us to do such things. But once it comes to the Quran, we don't have an evidence. If there is an evidence for us that we can follow to kiss the Quran, we'll do it. Yes, please, go ahead.
My second question is, do you have to get past high school in order to become a Islamic scholar or imam?
I don't know. What is that? Do you have to pass what? Islamic school?
Do you have to get past high school in order to become a scholar or imam or sheikh?
You can become a scholar without even going to school, but you have to go to school in this country. And you have to go until high school. It's the law, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, just finish your high school, Muhammad, okay?
Okay, thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Good man, Muhammad. Did you memorize the Quran yet?
No, I have learned some of it.
A scholar without the memorization of the Quran is not going to work. Why didn't you memorize the Quran while you are finishing your high school? Good man. Good man, Muhammad. You can do it, Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Naam, name, state, and question, please.
I'm Yasmin, and I'm calling from Utah.
Okay.
Yes, and first of all, before I ask you questions, I just want to say thank you very much, Jazakallahu khairan, for taking your time and like teaching us a lot of things, and asking you questions and answering for us. Jazakallahu khairan.
Jazakallahu khairan wa iyyakum. Barakallah fiki ya ukhti. May Allah reward you. Tfaddali.
I have two questions, and the first question is is it really haram to wear tarha?
Tarha, what is tarha? I mean, what do you mean by that?
Like hijab, not a long hijab, but like a small hijab.
What is a small hijab? What is a long hijab? What is all these things that are coming out? Hijab is hijab, ya ukhti. You see, listen to this. Let us establish this with the viewers because I already received maybe two more questions about this. Listen,
okay.
Hijab is not a scarf, is not a khimar. Hijab is not a tarha. Hijab is a concept that must reflect modesty. Here is how it's done. Everything must be covered except the hair, except the face and the two hands. يعني this is قول الجمهور. Again, I don't want to dismiss the niqab. It's established. We have evidence for it in the Quran and in the Sunnah. Now, there are certain conditions that must be on that dress which you wear. It has to be baggy, meaning it cannot print out your body. It cannot be see-through. It has to go all the way down to the feet. To the feet. It cannot be see-through. It cannot be scented. It cannot be looking like the people of the book or the disbelievers' clothes. These are some conditions. Now, tarha, this hijab, and people are coming up with all these smiles. These are not hijab. These are fashion shows. That's what I call them. Jazakallahu khairan.
Yeah, and my second question is, I have a little brother who's like 8 years old.
Okay.
And then when he sleeps, he jumps from the bed and like screams like, "Oh my gosh, I see something black," something like, I don't know. And we read the Quran to him, like we did a lot of things, but still he just has a fear. We don't know what to do.
Just read the ruqya on him. And sometimes ya ukhti, this is a medical reason. Have you ever taken him to the doctor?
Yeah, no, we never take him to the doctor because he's like fine, alhamdulillah, but he just has a fear. He jumps. He says like, "I see black things," something like that.
Take him to the doctor. That could be a medical reason. But with the spiritual cure, the ruqya, al-fatiha, adhkar al-sabah, adhkar al-masa, make sure that he recites the adhkar before he goes to sleep. It helps if he sleeps in a state of wudu. But we don't want to dismiss. Islam encourages us to use or to apply also medical cure for our problems. It could be a medical driven problem. Therefore, you should go and find out بإذن الله تعالى. جزاك الله خير.
جزاك الله خير.
وإياكم. بارك الله فيك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم.
Wa-alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, Sheikh, I would like to appreciate that your good self has rendered your good self for the sake of Islam, and you are doing the best of the best job. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your humble deeds.
Ameen, ameen. Jazakallahu khairan. Ameen. Fadl.
Thank you. Sheikh, first of all, I would like to ask that to greet Christian Happy Christmas is good.
The answer is no. Our brother is asking, is it permissible in Islam to say Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to Christians? The answer is no. We should not be doing that. But we should try to explain to them why. We do not celebrate these holidays, these functions. So you should try to explain to them beforehand, so this way you do not offend them. But the answer is no. Jazakallahu khairan.
My second question and suggestion is this, that you know better that the Qadiani or Ahmadi, this is a community that has been established in subcontinent, and now they have their offices and they claim themselves as a Muslim, but they do not believe in the seal of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahabihi wa barik wa sallam. They do not believe, they just play with the words, and now they are all over the world and they claim as a Muslim, but Ahmadi Muslim. So I would like to suggest that on your TV there must be a particular segment and particular anchor who deal with this issue.
Like address the issues of Al-Qadianiyya?
Al-Qadiani, Ahmadi or Lahori group,
no.
They have wealth stakes in the United States and all over the world.
Well, for us, it's obvious, clear that they are not Muslims. Because of the fact that they simply claim that Prophet Isa is already here. The Antichrist did not even come. and the fact that any person who believes that there is a messenger or a prophet who comes after Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he's out of Islam. Because Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam made it crystal clear that he is the seal. He is the last of the messengers. And also it is in the Quran. ما كان محمد أبا أحد من رجالكم ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين. He is the seal of all of the prophets. So anyone who comes up with anything contrary to this, he is not a Muslim. As simple as that. Jazakallah khairah.
Jazakallah.
وإياكم. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamualaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
My name is Amal. I'm calling from Canada.
Okay, and your question, Sister Amal?
I have one question.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
When I like sometimes I go to Buffalo, New York, and I go after Salat al-Asr. Okay, so when I come back to Canada, can I do the Jama' al-Maghrib and Isha?
Is the distance a distance of a travel, Sister Amal? Is it a travel distance? I don't know how long is that. I don't know the geographic. I don't know the geographic here. Is it a long distance, a distance of a travel?
Yeah, it's like 1 hour.
Well, is it like out of your town as if, where do you live?
I live in Hamilton.
Hamilton. And the place you go to?
Hamilton, Canada.
Okay, the place you go to is called what?
It's Buffalo, New York.
Okay, is it fair to say that I'm traveling from Hamilton, if I live in Hamilton, is it fair for me to say that I'm traveling to Buffalo?
Yes.
I can say that?
Yeah, I'm traveling to Buffalo, yeah.
You can say that without people laughing at you.
What's that again?
I mean, you could make that statement without anybody laughing at you, saying, what do you mean traveling? It's right there, Buffalo. It's only, let's say I'm going to Buffalo, not traveling to Buffalo. You see, I'm trying to establish whether the distance is a distance of travel or not with you.
Yeah, because it's more than 1 hour sometimes, because it's depending on where I'm going.
Okay, if it is a distance of travel, then go ahead and shorten your salah. And if you have to combine, Jazakallah khairah.
But can I do it after I come back to Canada, or I have to do Jama in the Buffalo?
Well, combining a salah, dhuhr, and asr at the time of dhuhr or asr, it's up to you. Maghrib and isha at the time of maghrib or isha, it's up to you. You make the call.
Yeah, but I go after I start al-Asr, I pray Asr in Canada, and then after that I go to Buffalo. Like when I went towards Maghrib and Isha, I was in Buffalo there.
Okay.
So when I come back to Canada, I do the Jama, the Maghrib and Isha in Canada. Is that okay? Or I have to do it in Buffalo?
That is fine, sister. That is good. Jazakallah khair.
That's okay? Can I do it in Canada when I come back?
Yes, you can. Yes. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair.
Wa iyaakum. That wasn't easy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Name, state and question, please.
Yeah, I have a question. You know about the recent events that happened in Kentucky? Is it fair to say Allah yarhamhum because they're kids?
Do you know? Do you know what? Yeah, akhi. Do you know what? Again, I didn't. You speak up a little bit because I didn't hear you.
You know the recent events that happened in Kentucky about the 20. Is it fair to say Allah yarhamhum because of the non-Muslims?
Okay, you're asking about the Connecticut, the incident in Connecticut. What can we do again?
Yes. Is that fair to say Allah yarhamhum?
No, it is not. No, we cannot. We cannot say that. We just feel we grieve and we cannot say that. ما كان للنبي والذين آمنوا أن يستغفروا للمشركين ولو كانوا أولي قربى. All right, just leave them to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see, when somebody dies, my brother, khalas, he's in the hands of Allah. and نحن نؤمن, we believe أن الله عادل, عدل, one of his names is the just. You leave it. Leave him to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we are not allowed to say that. Jazakallahu khairan.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Name, state and question please.
I am calling from Canada. My name is Ruqayya.
And your question, Sister Ruqayya.
I have two questions. Me and my sisters are all sitting here at my house. One question I have is about December 21st that everybody's talking about, I don't know, blackout or end of the world.
You know, I had a, can you hear me?
Yes.
You know, my khutbah yesterday was about this subject, the Maya 2012 phenomenon, an Islamic perspective. I would love for you to go into the YouTube, or even actually on that GuideUs TV, let's talk about it. I think Brother Islam maybe posted it there. It's there actually. Can you check?
Oh, okay.
So
okay, yeah, I didn't check it on YouTube. I just started watching the TV.
Just go. But I'll share.
Wanted to ask the question.
But I'll share some information with you. But that was my subject. If you want to get more details about this, just listen to this khutbah. It's almost 40 minutes talk about this subject. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Ukhti. The bottom line is, this is a sci-fi. This is nonsense.
Okay.
And you as a Muslimah should not even be shaken, should not even be moved by any of that. Because you're certain that the only one who knows when the hour is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That's true. Yes. 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 No, it's just, a lot of talk about it. I just wanted to get your opinion on this.
I'll tell you a story that I shared in the khutbah. You will hear it in the khutbah, in my sermon. The khutbah is available in my YouTube channel, Islamway 71, or on that Facebook that you see on the screen.
Right.
Imam Malik saw the angel of death in his sleep. And he asked him, when will I die? So the angel of death raised his hand like this to him and he pointed 5. So Imam Malik rushed to Muhammad ibn Sirin, who was known to be good with interpreting dreams. He was concerned that the angel of death may be telling him you're going to die in 5 days, in 5 hours, in 5 weeks, in 5 months. Because he didn't say, he didn't speak. Muhammad ibn Sirin said to him, no, the angel of death is not telling you any of that. He's telling you that your question falls in the area of the 5 keys of unseen. 5 things that no one knows but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
And then he said, recite Hadith ibn Umar, Mafatih al-Ghayb 5, the last verse in Surah Luqman. Inna Allah indahu ilmu as-sa'ah. Allah knows when the hour will be. Okay?
Yes.
No one else knows it. No human being. Jibreel alayhi salam, when he came to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam in a form of a man, and he asked him, Ya Rasulullah, mata as-sa'ah, when the hour? Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to him, Mal mas'ulu anha bi'a'lama min as-sa'il. The one who is being asked doesn't know any better than the one who is asking. So here is Jibreel, the trustworthy of the revelation, doesn't know when the hour is. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam doesn't know when the hour is. And these waqus know when the hour is. Give me a break. This is a sci-fi stuff, nonsense. We as Muslims should not even entertain the thought, because we have firm belief in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said and the messenger said. Listen to the khutbah, you'll enjoy it.
Yes, I will. I'll definitely do that. Brother, do I have time to ask a couple more questions?
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, one more question I have that me and my sisters, we were arguing about. I work, all my sisters here, we are all working women. and we live in Canada. So we have a question. Since I work, I make money too with my husband. We have the joint money. We spend the money together with our kids. But if sometimes I wanna spend the money or send the money out to a family member or spend it in any way, without telling my husband, doing it just on my own with my money, is that haram? Is that okay? Or
our sister is asking about a working wife.
Yeah.
Does she have the liberty to do whatever she want to do with her money? Absolutely. That is your money. That is your possession. No one is entitled to tell you what to do with your money, including your husband. And I know the brothers are going to get mad at me, and the sisters are going to love that. But I think this is a good way to finish the show tonight. Jazakallah khairan.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jazakallah khair. Okay. Okay, dear viewers, I guess that's it. Our brother Islam is telling me my time is up. We have a question from Losa Gassi. I don't know, grandmother made my grandmother to do a portion. Okay, let me answer this on when are we coming back? Monday? What is today? Oh, Monday, inshallah. We'll see you back on Monday, inshallah. I'll answer this on Monday, inshallah. Okay, dear viewers, we loved having you tonight. We love you for the sake of Allah. And I look forward to having you again. All right. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.